Run your law firm the right way. This is the Maximum Lawyer Podcast. Your hosts, Jim Hacking and Tyson Mutrux. Let's partner up and maximize your firm. Welcome to the show.
Hey, it's Tyson, and we're back with another bite-sized Saturday episode aimed at elevating your law practice. As we near the end of 2023, I have a message this week for any of you thinking about starting your own firm in 2024. Before I get to that, though, this is a really good time if you're just starting out your practice to get stage one of Maximum Lawyer and Minimum Time absolutely free. This is something we give to Guild members, all of Maximum Lawyer and Minimum Time, but we'll give you stage one absolutely free. Just text stage one to 314-501-9260. That's 314-501-9260, and we will send that to you for free. But let's get into it. If you're thinking about starting your own law firm in 2024, let me start off by saying congratulations and welcome to a very pivotal moment in your legal career. Taking this step, it means you're going to need to become more than just a legal expert, right? You're going to need to become an entrepreneur. You need to be a leader. You're going to be an employer, obviously, but you need to learn to lead people. You need to learn to manage. There is a lot that comes in under the umbrella of the title entrepreneur. So taking on these roles, they are as challenging as they are rewarding. Just trust me on that. There's a lot of rewards, but it's also really challenging. This is not going to be easy. Don't think this is going to be easy. Don't watch people on Instagram, on YouTube and think, oh, this is going to be so easy. This is not easy. This is tough. And it gets more challenging as you go. But it is, as the challenges increase, the rewards increase. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of opportunities for you ahead, but I do want to give you some of my advice for anyone that is thinking about starting their practice in 2024. So let's jump into it. The first is, this is going to seem very simple to many of you, but not for everyone, because many of you are thinking, oh, I'll just open my shingle and I'll kind of take on whatever's coming through the door. I think that is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. And you think, oh, I just need to get money through the door. And what happens is that no one knows how to refer cases to you. You're just known as an attorney. Okay. They don't know if you're a personal injury attorney, a criminal defense attorney, a trademark attorney. They don't know. But if you, for example, Joey Vitale, when I think of trademarks, I think of Joey Vitale. Okay. Joey Vitale's done Max Law's trademarks. I think of a specific person. All right. Whenever people hear personal injury attorney, hopefully people think of me. I want them to think about me. So if I hear attorney, it could be a bunch of different people, but niche down. Okay. You might be thinking, oh my gosh, well, I'm going to miss out on all this other money. Now, the reality is you're going to make a lot more money if you focus on niching down and becoming as specific as possible. Now, don't create a niche that is not profitable. You're going to want to, pick a niche that is actually going to make you money, but pick a niche. Okay. Really, really pick a niche. All right. The next one is that you're going to want to make sure you're thinking about not just your reputation when it comes to dealing with other attorneys, other people in your community, but really having that online reputation. That's a really big part of it, because like it or not, everyone is a content creator now. We're sort of in this new world where you're a content creator. You can do things sort of the old way and network and get business and all that, but the most effective way is leading the way when it comes to being a content creator. So build that strong online presence. Focus on preferably one social channel to start with and then expand from there. But focus on where your people are online. So where your people online, build your reputation in that area. So if the majority of your people are on Facebook, let's say that you're focusing on a target group. Let's say you want to do nursing home negligence. If I did nursing home negligence, like my buddy David Terry, I would probably focus primarily on Facebook, because many of the people that are on Facebook have parents that are in nursing homes, and you're going to be in that area. You're not going to see a lot of people that have parents. So that are in nursing homes. You're not going to really see them on Twitter as much. You're not going to see them on Snapchat. You're going to see them primarily on Facebook. So you're going to be thinking about where your potential clients are. All right. I also want to say, don't skip out. So the next part of this I want you to think about is don't skip out. However, even though I am emphasizing that building that strong online presence, I'm not saying skip out on the other part, because the other part of this too is make sure that you're doing a lot of networking. You build into, especially early on, build into your strategy, networking and community involvement. You need to get out there, let people know what you're doing in your community, schedule in regular lunches with people, schedule in regular coffees with people, schedule in text messages, even if it's as simple as, texting your top 10 people that you want to get referrals from. So that you have your referral list. So, create like a top 10 referral list, stay in touch with that top 10 referral list, have coffees with them, send text messages to them, have phone calls with them, but focus on that networking and that community involvement as well. It's a really easy way of jumpstarting. And I talk about this all the time where, like, if I wanted to get into a new network, what I would do is I would go and I'd spend a week there and I would just have as many coffees and lunches and drinks as possible in that area, in that city, with as many potential referral partners as possible. That's a really easy way of jumpstarting your firm, and you should be doing the exact same thing. All right. And then the last thing I really want to talk about is build your firm around your clients. I think something that we do, I don't think we mean to, but I think something we do as law firm owners is we don't remember that the client's number one, that we should be creating systems and processes and, whether it's phone scripts or how we handle a case around our client, what our client needs. And something when I learned whenever I was in undergrad, and because I've got a marketing degree, is the customer. Like, everything should be designed around the customer. And we forget that, I think, a little bit. So when you're designing things, think about it from the client's perspective. So think about if you were the client. How would you want this to function? How would you want the law firm to function if you got into a car crash and you needed a personal injury attorney? How would you want it to work? So think about it from their perspective. And I think just starting with that in mind, it's going to allow you to maintain that high quality client service and that communication that you'd really want. And those clients, when you treat them really, really well early on, guess what they do? They talk about you and they give you a review. So your online reputation is increased. They refer cases to you. They talk about you to family members. There's a lot of power in taking care of especially those early clients, but make sure you take care of them and you make them the focus, and it will pay massive dividends later on. All right. I'm going to wrap things up. As a reminder, if you have something you want me to cover on the Saturday show, shoot me a text. Just let me know what you want me to cover, and I'll try to get to it. 314-501-9260, and I'll do what I can to get that topic on the show. We've had a lot of great episodes, or a lot of great suggestions, and I'm trying to get to all of them as quickly as possible. But I can only do one a week, but I will get to all of them as quickly as I can. Until next week, I want you to remember that consistent action is the blueprint that turns your goals into reality. So if you're just starting your firm, take action, get it done, knock it out of the park. You're going to do great. Good luck. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Maximum Lawyer Podcast. To stay in contact with your host and to access more content, go to MaximumLawyer.com. Have a great week and catch you next time.